Adrianna Baggetta is here to talk some Emory Softball. Coach, welcome back. Another season's upon us. You guys have been practicing for a few weeks now, getting ready for your season opener this weekend. Talk about how practice has been going so far.
It's been wet, but we're excited to be back. We're ready to play. I think they're sick of seeing themselves over and over and over. We would like to see an opponent on the other side and just see where we stack up. I mean, practice has been full of energy. Everybody's been working real hard. It's been a really exciting spring. I think we're small in numbers, so you get a lot of reps. It shortens things up, but they're working harder than we have.
Obviously, you talked about getting ready for the season. You got a couple of South Region opponents. You open on Friday at Piedmont, and then come back here for your home opener Sunday against Birmingham Southern.
Yeah, so scheduling, probably one of the toughest again in the country. You've got to go right out, come out of the gate swinging. I think Piedmont's going to be fired up, ready to go, as are we. Go up there and see what we can do. Game one. It's early in the season. We're not out here, running the sprint. It's a marathon, and we're going to see what we can do this weekend, and then clean up some things and keep moving forward.
You talk about maybe short on numbers, but you have a lot of experience back in some key positions, and just kind of give us kind of a quick synopsis of your team so far.
Yeah, so 13, we're the lucky 13. 11 returners, two newcomers. I think Schaefer's back on the mound, and we have Schaefer and Feller with some experience, and then Trinity Pizzuti will come in as a freshman and give us some innings, so that'll be exciting, a little bit of change of pace. Schaefer's she's been getting after it and ready to go. Behind the plate, so Krista, a mainstay back there. We've also added some depth and some strength with Tyler Miller as a freshman, who can also play multiple positions with a real strong bat. Infield-wise, got some key, corners. McLean and Maddie Ryan. Moberg is back. She's back and healthy, so we get to mix and match how we can, put the best lineup out there. And then Sarah Katz, second base, and Nat's going to make the move from third to shortstop. Right now, again, it's all pencil. We're not any permanent ink yet there. Outfield, Feller, she's going to make the shift and the transition to replace the speedy Wilson, and then on the corners of the outfield, got a bunch of different people that can maybe mix and match out there. We got Drew and Greta and Megan Weisenberg. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody, because that's how it always goes. It's so small, but you always forget one or two.
Talk about like a year ago at this time. We were kind of joking about it yesterday. You were just still learning players' names, right. But now let's talk about your transformation as a head coach, like a year ago till now.
Yeah, I think we're still learning and building a culture, and continuing to create stability within the culture, but to understand. For the players to understand my expectations, I think has been a tremendous step forward, and then it's become their expectations, and you'd like to see them lead from within, and the accountability, the self-accountability and the expectations, they start raising their own bar, and that's when teams become really good, is when it's not always coach-driven, but now it's becoming player-driven with the right message.
You talked about it earlier, just a little bit ago, talked about the season's a marathon, not a sprint. What are you looking for this opening weekend? Obviously, you want to have successful results, but maybe it's more of the bigger picture things you're looking for from this weekend.
Yeah, so I think the biggest thing for me this weekend is to take all of the work we've put in and all of the fundamental skill set and the method and put it into a system, and really see if we can mesh everything together and make it more fluid, and just to see an opponent. Mm-hmm. We've seen our pitchers a lot. Our pitchers have faced our batters a lot. Now to see how we make the adjustments and how we can come out and attack others.
All right, Coach. Thanks very much for your time. I'll let you get back to work. Good luck this weekend, and we will see you down the road.
Thanks, John.